Yes, sir. It is time, guys, for this bike check on the PK Ripper. Clean this lens. But first, let me get a lap in on these new Maxxis Torch tires. Felt good? That felt good. Whew. All right, guys, so when you buy a PK Ripper frame, it's gonna come just like this. Whatever website you get it from, SE Bikes, Albs, BMX, Dance Comp, this is what you're gonna get. Frame and fork. We don't use these forks because they're heavy, but it comes with a headset, forks, and just your frame, nothing else. That is it. This is all you get right here. All right, so I'll show you guys exactly what's on Chel's PK, and we're gonna weigh it with my trusty old fish weigher. So you put this in the fish's mouth, I believe, and you go like this, and you weigh it. So we have a little different scenery today. We're at the pump track / skate park, and we're about to get this bike check going. And there she is. And I got my notes. There she is, guys. PK Ripper, 20-inch. Chel's race bike. Let's start off with the frame. Frame, $500. They're available. You can get them now. At first, they're pretty rare, but I see them a lot. I see those frames on several websites. If you guys want to know where, hit me up, I'll tell you. Box grips, $30. Pro Max brakes, nothing special, $80, nothing special. Box triple taper alloy bars. These are $100 for the bars. This is a 31.8. It's fat at the bottom, so you got to get the upgraded stem, which is a 31.8. It's fat. Box front load stem. That's the box front load stem. 31.8. $80. Croupi headset. Upgraded Croupi headset. Did not use the stock headset. $60. Answer carbon fiber forks. Those are the Dagger Pros, 20 millimeter. Those are $400. 20 millimeter, it's straight through. It's all about weight. Profile front hub. $170 for the front. Profile hub. In the rear, you got the same thing. Hollowed out, 20 mil. Profile cassette. This bad boy here is $400. That's just for the cassette. So the hubs alone, almost 600 bucks just for the hubs by themselves. Alienation rims. These rims, they come without spokes. So you gotta get the spokes. The spokes, nothing special on this bike. They're not titanium or none of that. So those were $200. That was for the rims plus spokes plus the installation of the hubs. Half link shadow chain, 60 bucks. Box 1 Vector M35 hollow forged cranks, 180 mil hollow through. Okay, straight through. This is all weight saving stuff. Box 45 tooth chain ring. Oh, that's a sprocket. Okay, 45 tooth, 60 bucks. Maxxis or Maxi, however you want to say it, torch tires. Those were straight from Australia because you couldn't find them. I got those from Australia. Probably overpaid a little bit, but those are the tires that I wanted. $100 for the pair. The inner tubes. Inner tubes are Dan's Comp Ultra Lights. It's a light inner tube. 20 bucks. Box 1 piece carbon seat. This carbon fiber seat weighs nothing. It weighs nothing. That was 80 bucks. Answer clip pedals. I got Chel's clip pedal. I got one right here. These are not the pedals she uses. Got one in my pocket. These are the pedals that Chel uses on her race bike. And these are $110 for a pair. You can see that. Badass pedal. Box valve stem covers. Nothing special, but they have box on them. Those are 10 bucks. And the Pro Max seat clamp, 20 bucks. Bike is pretty much brand spanking new. Chel raced it twice, and then she crashed on her Floval Flyer. Not this bike, she crashed on the Floval, which is a 24, and she broke her collarbone. So this thing is just waiting for her to get back into the racing scene. I usually take it to the pump track here and there. It's a fast bike. Love it. But out of 13 SE bikes that I have in my garage, 13, this is the most expensive build. I'm gonna call this a build because I did every single thing on this bike. I bought every single part on this bike. All my other bikes, they're not built. This was a complete build from the ground up. I also have a Floval Flyer, my race bike, which is a complete build also that I did. But I don't think that bike is more than this one. I've never added it up, but just her cranks and stuff, her cranks, her forks, What else? Her profile hubs, I have cheaper stuff than she does. Like, none of my stuff is 20 mil. This 20 mil stuff is more expensive. So after we tallied everything up, the total comes to $2,942 for this build. That's ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. This bike will never be sold because you'll never get that money back out of this bike. You just keep it. That's why I keep all my bikes, because I do a little something to every single bike that I have. And if you go to sell it, guess what? You're not getting none of that back, because that's just the way it works. You got to sell it for cheaper to sell it. So that's why I just keep everything. I sold one bike, or actually I sold 2 bikes to my homeboy because he needed them or wanted them or whatever. He couldn't find them, and I didn't want them no more. But there are 2 Dub Ripper and a D-Blox bike, Big Ripper, that he has. I hooked them up. So yeah, that's the PK Ripper. And I know one guy was really close to the price, and his name was Middle First. He doesn't have a name. He was the closest. Well, you know what? This dude named Michael was the closest. He said 3,000. So Michael, you're the closest, bro. You have 0 subscribers. I'm about to subscribe to you, and probably can't see that, but yeah, Michael, you're the winner, bro. You win a sub from G. Congrats, man. Good guess. Good freaking guess. Just about $3,000 for this bike. So, all right, guys, I'm about to take the red Onyo probably to the mall and try to get kicked out of the mall doing wheelies in the red Onyo, on the red Onyo. So that'll be another video for later. Peace. Sorry guys, I forgot to weigh it. Forgot to weigh this bad boy for you. So turn that on. I like to just grab a pedal like this. Hold it up. This bike is 19.1 pounds. Okay, 19.1. It's a light bike, man. That is a light bike. So, Shia. So we're gonna weigh just the frame and fork, how it comes from SE. Put this in here. Come on, guy. All right. So just the frame weighs 6 pounds. That's just the frame and fork. That's crazy. 6 pounds. Nice.